Hi everyone, welcome back to another gameplay of BTT6. You may hear my voice is slightly different. I'm trying to improve the mixing and the quality of my microphone and yeah, to improve my videos overall. And yeah, so I hope that you guys will like the new sounds. Now in this video I'm gonna just continue with the series where I show you the best starts and the best strategies to beat game modes other than chimps. And I've already done half cash, ABR, and right now I'm gonna do Impoppable. Now Impoppable with chimps is the game mode that's gonna give you the highest amount of rewards, both in monkey money and both in items, in case there is an event going on, like the totem event or the Easter event or other events like that. And now here I'm gonna just jump into logs, and now Impoppable, it's a game where you start from round 6 and you go all the way up to round 100. In Impoppable, every tower will cost more than hard, so more than chimps, and will every single upgrade will also be more expensive, so everything is very expensive. You only have one life, and in this last patch they also nerfed the fact that if you have monkey knowledge active and you have mana shield in Impoppable, now the mana shield will be deactivated, so you only have one life. So if you lose that, you're gonna need to either restart your game or use a continue. Now here I'm just playing without monkey knowledge, just for the purposes of the videos this video to be instructional, but definitely if you have monkey knowledge, it's gonna make Impoppable a lot easier. Now one thing I have to say is that monkey knowledge and Impoppable may be very much required for the harder maps. So for harder maps it may be almost essential to have monkey knowledge to be able to beat Impoppable, and so yeah, definitely for the beginner and intermediate maps you can still somehow, even without monkey knowledge, you can still beat Impoppable. But yeah, for the advanced and expert maps, I don't know if it's possible. I haven't really tried out, but I don't know. And now heroes. Now, which are the best heroes to use in Impoppable? Now I think your first option is always Obin, for the very simple reason that is one of the best heroes in the game, period. So whatever game mode you're playing on is always going to be a good choice. But especially in Impoppable, I think Benjamin also is a very good option, because it's going to give you more cash. It's going to have more of a supporting role, but yeah, his abilities can be very nice for certain rounds, and also Benjamin will make your banks get more cash. And especially in Impoppable, it's a game mode where I always recommend going with farms, and especially in this case banks. Yeah, so Benjamin, it's a very good option because of that. But the very nice thing about Impoppable is that you can really go whatever hero you like, because it's not that you are forced to pop like camo Bloons very early or to pop lab Bloons very early. You just need to destroy the Bloons normally. You get the full amount of cash, so it's like a harder version of hard. So yeah, definitely any hero can work in Impoppable. And now as it is for starts, I'm gonna again here go in logs, because again, it depends if the map has water or not. If the map does not have water, you can see without monkey knowledge you start with 650. So if you have water, definitely the best start is just sub that monkey. As it is for hard, as it is for chimps, it's still in Impoppable also works. And now if there is no water in your map, or you can't really place a sub in a very good position early on, you can still try to start with a ninja. You can decide to start with a druid. You can decide to start with double that monkeys. Now, because in Impoppable every tower costs more, you can place only 2 the monkeys. So in Chimps you can place 3, but in Impoppable you can only place 2 if you don't have monkey knowledge, so if you don't have more cash. So yeah, that's the only thing you need to remember. So only 2 the monkeys, and yeah, well, or definitely ninja and druid, very valuable options. Now you can see that also without monkey knowledge you can't place Obin right away, and that's also another important thing you need to consider when you're playing Impoppable. Yeah, so in this case, for example, in this map, one of my best starts, and like also a start that you can use also in some harder maps, but it may not work in every map, is with a very nice ninja. Try to find the best spot. Now this map is very easy, so yeah, whatever spot may be good. For a harder map you may need to try to think a little more carefully about exactly where you place the ninja. And then, so that's a very valuable start. Definitely if you have water as a set, it's just better to go with sub in that monkey, then you upgrade the sub and then you're pretty much good to go. In this case here I may upgrade the ninja 100 or 1 or 001 depending on which map I'm playing on and what is the most important thing they need to get quickly. And yeah, this is a very good start without monkey knowledge. I think the ninja is just the best option out of like starting with double that monkey and a druid. I think it's just one of the best options at the ninja. It's also a magic tower, and that means that once you place Obin will buff it at level 2 and then level 11, so it's gonna make it stronger. And yeah, Obin and ninja combo, it's very well known in the game for being very strong, so definitely it's just one of the best starts in this scenario. So I may just get probably the ninja 201 in this case, just to have more piercing. And then after this upgrade, probably I may just wait until I have enough cash to place Obin. And yeah, that may be a start that I could be using if I'm not getting monkey knowledge. If I'm using monkey knowledge, of course, you can, if you have the free that monkey, you can place it. Obin is gonna cost less. You're gonna have more cash at the beginning, so yeah, you can start with Obin. Or you can start with like more advanced towers, like maybe a mortar or with a heli. And yeah, so definitely you can really change your start depending if you're using or not monkey knowledge and how much of that you have. And yeah, for example, here I could be placing Obin. And now, as I said before, very important in Impoppable is getting farms. So the early you can place your farms and you can start upgrading them, you can start collecting more cash, the easier your gameplay will be. So I think, for example, like this, I might just get the ninja, maybe, well, on this map is very easy, I may just place a farm right away, but on a harder map I may get the ninja first 301 and then I may place the farm. And it's very important placing the farms as early as possible, and always remember to get enough defenses to survive, because if you lose then it's game over. And yeah, start collecting the cash. If you have also monkey knowledge active, you're gonna be able to get more cash from the bananas, and yeah, that of course helps. Especially, you know, sorry, it's not more cash right away, but it's more cash when you get valuable bananas. That is the upgrade where with monkey knowledge you get more cash from the bananas. Yeah, this is for example maybe something that I would use like this. I can pop already lab Bloons with Obin, I can pop purple Bloons and Kama Bloons with the ninja. I'm collecting already more cash with this farm, then I may upgrade the ninja now 301, and then just continuing on into the into the late game. Now here just exiting and going into the challenge editor, because it's a lot easier to just show you the best strategies for Impoppable. Now here everything is in default. Here I am gonna just deactivate monkey knowledge, and yeah, I just have more cash. So in this way I can just show you better the different upgrades and which are the best ones to get. Now we were left at like having a ninja right here, then having Obin, and having farm. Now the most important round to survive is round 40. Once you can defeat the mob, then you can survive pretty much until round 49 with just a ninja, alchemist, Obin, and a village maybe. So yeah, this for example maybe yeah, just a village to 200. Yeah, this for example may be already a very good strategy for after, like, to defeat the mob and then to survive after the mob. And so it's very important getting as fast as possible banks and start cashing in the banks, start collecting. And remember, if you're not going with Obin but you're going with a hero like Benjamin, you're gonna get even more cash, you're gonna get the banks fuller faster. If you have monkey knowledge, you're gonna be able to get the banks full with more cash. Normally banks are gonna be full at 7,000 cash, so they can store up to 7,000. With monkey knowledge you can go up to 9.5 thousand, I think it is. And yeah, once you have the banks full, imagine this is like at 7,000, and you can just collect and then use most of that cash. If you need some upgrades, of course, just get some towers. Like, remember to always surviving is the first priority, but then try to use as much cash as possible to place more banks, and more and more and more. And yeah, the number, it's pretty much, it depends on the map and depends on what you really need. Sometimes 5 banks is going to be enough, sometimes 8 is enough. Sometimes if you want to really go for very expensive upgrades like temples or like super monkeys upgrades that are very expensive, yeah, probably for then you may need like 10 to 12 or maybe 15 banks. The more you get, the more cash you're gonna gain. And remember that you can always like sell your banks for the very last stages of the game. Imagine like around 99 or 100, you can just sell all your banks, you can get more cash because of that. And yeah, you can use the extra cash from selling them to just place more towers, get more upgrades, and that's it. So I think that is the most important thing in Impoppable, really, farming. Because as I said before, if you can farm and if you can get a lot of cash, then it doesn't really matter which strategy you can use, because you can go with anything. Anything can work if you just have a ton of total damage. Like imagine here I'm going with very bad upgrades. Like imagine here I'm going with this upgrade right here, then I'm going with oh no, maybe I'm going with a Grand Saboteur right here, and then I'm going with other bad upgrades, Prince of Darkness, then here maybe Pop and All, then here the Tsar Bomba. I'm going a lot of like very bad upgrades, but because you're getting so many of them, at the end of the day you're able to survive. And that's the cool thing about Impoppable, that you can really go with a very bad strategy overall, but because you have so much cash and you place so many towers, that yeah, at the end of the day you can make it work. And just remember the core towers that I think are something that you always need to remember. Your hero, alchemists, villages, remember MABs for DDTs, and also very important I think to use an Impoppable is well, discount, and then especially Monkey Town, because you can make your towers get a lot more of cash per bloom pop, and yeah, this can really help you out in collecting even more cash than normal. So yeah, it's always a very good option. And then remember, at least one good tar fab upgrade It may be anything really, maybe Archmage, a Mortar, Heli, a Ninja, whatever, but just have one good Tarfa upgrade to really not screw up completely, and then you're good to go, because you can go with any strategy that you think, with any Tarfa upgrade that you want, and you may be able to win and to survive. So yeah, I'm not gonna really show you here the strategies, the best strategies, because there aren't. In Impoppable anything can work, and of course like the best strategies in the game that work for chimps, of course they're gonna work in Impoppable because they're just the best like strategies in the game, like Permaspike, Sangad, Archmage, Bloon, how it's called, biggest one, Apache Prime, main Moab. Like all these strategies are the most useful, like the most common strategies to defeat chimps, and of course they're gonna work as well in Impoppable. But yeah, just trying Impoppable to go with other Tarfa upgrades. Try something different, and yeah, you may be surprised of how much damage maybe a Tarfa upgrade that you don't really use that much can do. And yeah, that's it for this video, guys. So I hope you enjoyed, and see ya. Bye bye.